Hello and welcome to VOD of Consciousness with Sientir. I am Sientir. You can support me at patreon.com/Sientir, and we are here in the Eye of the North because I have some stuff I need to follow up on, and I don't know the best way of doing it just yet, but I feel like up here might be reasonable. I don't know what I think of some of this monument armor. A lot of the Paragon armor has really high collars, and I'm not really fond of that because it tends to clip with hair. So I kind of would like options that don't have high collars. Hello, Deldrimmer Scout. Yeah, telling us about King Jealous. That's cool. Maybe I should have done some research. I don't know. Maybe it would have been good to do some research, but I did not, and so here we are. I have costs on us for some charging goodness. I like charging. It's helpful. Maybe Gwen? Wait. Oh, we've got ourselves a plot. Okay, dudes. You go over there where you'll be out of the way. You'll notice we're back in our more traditional attire, although I've added the Shining Blade hood. I don't know why these models have these weird render issues. You're back, finally! Where are Lieutenant Thackery and the captain? Are they still outside? We are back, and now there is much to talk about. This is Lance Crafton. Shouldn't we wait for Lieutenant Thackery and Captain Langmar to arrive before beginning the briefing? Aren't they right behind you? We got bad news for you, Gwen. They are not here. As I said, there is much to discuss. Gwen, honey, maybe you should sit down. What do you mean they aren't here? Why do I need to sit down? Where's the captain? Where's Keiran? Tell me, what is going on? The captain of the Ebon Vanguard stands before us. What? Where? It's you, Gwen. You are the captain now. That's only temporary. Not anymore. It is my sad duty to inform you that Captain Langmar perished in the defense of the Ascalon settlement in Kryta. You were her chosen successor, thus you are now our captain. Sounds like their search has had some conclusions. Captain perished? Keiran, oh gods, where's Keiran? Is he hurt? Tell me where he is. We don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You lost him? Not exactly. He was last seen with Captain Langmar, holding off the White Mantle army so that the settlement could be evacuated. Last seen? Oh no. Tell me everything. We organized an extensive search of the area around Lesser Giant's Basin, and even searched the lake bottom as best we could. On the very north side of the lake, we found a fresh, shallow grave that we believe holds the remains of Captain Langmar. As such, we believe that Keiran survived the jump into the water and somehow managed to swim to the north side, dragging Captain Langmar's injured body with him. Unfortunately, her wounds were too great. I think she may have succumbed to spectral agony before they even got to shore. Spectral agony is extraordinarily deadly. It will kill you in seconds. And Keiran? Were there any signs of him alive? I mean, it does almost nothing if you're infused, but if you're not infused, it's like ridiculous. Nothing conclusive. Tracks that lead away from the gravesite indicate that he too is injured. They head north for a ways, but then what? They just stop. It looks like there might have been a bit of a scuffle, but there are no tracks from there. The trail just ends. And you found no other traces of him? No, Captain. We think he was heading north to get back home to you, and he may have run into some trouble. Maybe he was captured. You think. Maybe. Thinking and maybes never brought anyone back alive. Where did your search lead you after that? And that's where it ended. Captain, you know how dangerous the country is up there. Centaurs, Jotun, bandits. The place is crawling with all manner of beings that would wish a man harm. We felt it was best to return here and brief you on the situation. And so you have. And now we must pick up the search from here. Captain? If Keiran was trying to get home, he wouldn't have given up until he had made it here or died trying. Let's hope we find him before the latter occurs. If he truly was captured, we have no idea how long they'll keep him alive, so there isn't much time. Take a day to rest, and then we'll start organizing search parties. Gwen, you have friends amongst the Norn. I want you to make for Gunner's Hold right away. We still need their help. We will need their help, excuse me. Dismissed.
How can I help?
I feel like she's going to have something more to say, but I don't know. Either way, we've got some stuff going down. I don't know if this skips over. I know at one point in time we had to go search for like an arrowhead and stuff like that, but yeah, she's doing some crying animations. Slash cry. Weep? Sob?
How can I help?
I don't know. But anyway, I know at one point in time we have to find stuff. I don't remember if... Let's go in and back again. Hobbit's Tale. Maybe? There's some way that this does stuff, and I don't remember how. Okay. Rather than faff about trying to figure it out on my own, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can... Okay. Okay. It looks like we need to do some stuff out here, maybe? Okay, there's an Ebon Vanguard scout. Cool. He says, between you and me, I don't believe that Lieutenant Thackery's dead. It's been too long since we've heard from him, but I haven't abandoned hope yet. We need to find him. I suggest we begin our search in Kryta. I know we'll find something there. Okay. So, yeah.
What now?
Okay. So... Sounds like we need to go to Watchtower Coast. Down over here. Yes, I know. I'm going to drop Norgu for costs. I want charge more than I want whatever he's doing. Okay. So let's make our way over this direction. As do stuff, yeah. Man, I wish Paragons had better elites. Oh, hi, Falcon. Delivery man does whatever a courier can. Transports packages any size, brushes off mantle just like flies. Oh yeah, here comes the delivery man. Well, that's obviously a reference. So there's still like war in Kryta NPCs around. Safety numbers around here, friend. Mind if we travel together for a time? Unfortunately, that just brings the enemies of this area up to a reasonable difficulty rather than being completely pathetic. Why is everybody blocking? Oh, Guardian, probably. Okay, so we are searching for a sign of Keiran Thackery. I'm going to pronounce his name weirdly for no good reason. Okay, well, obviously that target's hard, so... when I say a target's hard, I mean that it's highly defended and not worth attacking because of how much defense it has. That's what I mean by that. Just so everybody's clear. Ooh, some gold. Can't touch this, A. So can't touch this is one of those silver bullet skills that is just like very good at a very specific thing. And that is nice and all, but that specific thing doesn't come up. Okay, we're looking for that up there, the embedded arrowhead. The specific thing just doesn't come up often enough to actually be worth using. That makes sense. So what specifically it does is it prevents touch skills from working properly against your party for a few uses per party member. The problem with it is that this effect, man, crude swing used to be like terrible. The problem with it is that this particular effect is just not what was I even saying? It's really strong against something that's just very uncommon. So it's like there's specific builds that exploit touch skills, especially touch rangers as they're known. Hey, I have 12 skill points now on this character. But it's just like it doesn't come up. So an arrowhead lies embedded within the ground. Something about the unique shape of the arrowhead seems familiar, as though you've seen it used somewhere before. The ground shows signs of conflict that took place here. Perhaps the Scrying Pool in the Eye of the North can help shed some light on what happened in the past. Okay. So we have ourselves a quest. And some more white mantle. We may have won the war, but there'll still be cleanup to do. I don't know why I'm fighting them. I don't strictly speaking need to, but they're kind of here, so... Okay. So I need to go investigate the arrowhead in the Scrying Pool. So let's do that thing that I just said. First, let's salvage this tunic and put these things away. Yep, all 11 gold and 11 bolts of cloth. Lots of 11s here. Man, I've accumulated so much additional money over the course of playing these in my in-game currency, just through picking stuff up and doing content and stuff. It really is quite possible. What's that you found? Wait, that's one of Kieran's arrowheads. He always used to fashion his own. He said that they worked better that way. If we use that, Maybe the scrying pool can show us what happened. I can only hope, but we may need more. I think I have just the thing. I have one of Keiran's bows. God's willing, it will be enough. Come and speak with me when you're ready to take it.
How can I help?
Obtain Keiran's bow from Gwen. Okay, so we have Keiran's bow. It is a recurve bow. I will equip it. Yep. Different bows have different purposes. So it says the scrying pool begins to react as you approach. Thoughts of the arrowhead fixed firmly in your mind. Show me the story of the arrowhead. Okay, so let's take a moment to get familiar with my... Oh, there's a familiar face with my skills. So we have Keiran's sniper shot, which deals plus 50 piercing damage to target foe and inflicts bleeding for 25 seconds, has a quarter chance of dealing plus 900 damage, 100% chance if target foe is marked. I believe she marks foes. Gravestone marker, bow attack, deals plus 35 piercing damage and cripples target foe for 15 seconds. If target foe is suffering from weakness, that foe is knocked down for 3 seconds. Terminal velocity, deals plus 30 piercing damage and interrupts target foe. If target foe is bleeding, they suffer deep wound for 20 seconds. This arrow moves twice as fast. Rain of arrows, shoot arrows at target foe and up to 3 foes near your target. Each arrow strikes for plus 20 damage if it hits, so that's a volley. This is an interrupt that can come after that to inflict a deep wound. You lose up to 3 conditions. If this attack hits, you strike for plus 20 piercing damage and the target foe suffers poison for 20 seconds. So what's interesting about this one is that the lose 3 conditions seems proc before the attack. And Nature's Blessing, for 10 seconds, you and all allies with an earshot are healed for 50 and lose 1 hex in every 1 second. Okay. And I assume I have absolutely insane quantities of wilderness survival expertise and marksmanship. Cool. That much expertise, like 20 is absolutely ludicrous. You can get it on plus 20% mods and like other stuff for some professions. You can stack up to 20. I think elementalists can actually kind of get there fairly easily with the elite skill that gives plus 20 to all of their attributes. This elemental attunement plus glyph of elemental power each give plus 2, so you can get to plus 20. But yeah, plus 20 is hard to achieve. This one has been following us. What is your name, girl? Hey, I'm the one asking questions here. Where is the one called Danthor? So this would have been before interspersed. I forget how this came about with, but I believe this occurs before the offensive winds of change. You dare to make demands of us? Here, let me show you how we deal with insolence. Keiran thinks to himself, this doesn't look good. Miku, heh, I've seen far worse in my life than the likes of you. Now answer my question. Keiran, definitely not good. You there, your fight is with me. Let's use my stance. Excuse me, I need to do something about that guy. And you. Is that the cripple? Okay, then that's right, that's my volley. This removes conditions and does some good stuff. So tell me, do you make a habit of showing off in front of girls? Miku asks. I'm going to pick up the sworn bow. What? It is only my intention to help. And you are very eager to lend, Mr. Just call me Keiran. Well then, Keiran, please call me Miku. Now you can help me find Danthor. Obvious question, who's Danthor? And why should I do that? I've got someplace that I need to get back to. And And yet, you aren't there. I think you'll help for the same reasons you stepped in. Now let's go. Such a generic response. What have I gotten myself into? Keiran, what have you gotten yourself into? Locate Danthor. Okay. I don't know where he is. Let's go this way. You need to take lots of damage. Ooh, interrupted an antidote signet. That's always good. Man, that sniper shot is absolutely ludicrous. I'm a stone. I do not move. I do not tremble. I have no fear. Good. Good. We like you to be stone-like. Miku. Oh, you need to go down. Because you are causing me problems. There we go. Snap, headshot. That way looks like a dead end with no one in it. So let's go this direction. I definitely want to get Miku in combat so that way I can start one-shotting dudes, because Keiran Sniper Shot friggin' one-shots dudes if she's used her thing. Really? On the tiger? Need to start getting my heals on. With this guy who spams empathy like it's the best thing ever. I mean, empathy, to be fair, is really, really good. So, you know, I don't blame him. But, you know. Yes. That is exactly what I want to have happen. I mean, this is overkill. Okay. Well, I mean, could have gone better, and I could have not used that skill at that time. I see you over there trying to resurrect that guy. I won't have it. There we go. So I think I need to go up this way. I should catch their attention. Oh, good. Stopped E-Surge. Man, that much expertise just makes all of his skills so cheap. It's fantastic. Hey, it's assigned to Keiran Thackery because I'm Keiran Thackery. Bwahaha. So I think we need to curve up around this way. It's just... So what I'm thinking is we found the arrowhead right there, right? So that's probably where Danthor is. I don't remember, but that seems the most logical conclusion that one can reach. Yeah, let's just end this guy. Man, there's a lot of dudes bundled up right there. Ah, Spirit of Favorable wins. Yeah, okay, let's stand near Miku and have this heal her. Because this stance is real good. I mean, they to some extent have to give you some ridiculously good skills when they're asking you to do content that's basically solo like this. Why isn't that guy down yet? Now, one of the things that I remember is that Miku has a bunch of her own custom attacks, and they're kind of made to synergize with what Keiran does. I don't remember her exact list of moves. I just remember that being the case. So this is a pretty tightly constructed set of stuff. Here's what I'm saying. You need to hit you so I can get rid of all these conditions. Well, There. Ourselves alive. Where was this? There? I don't know. I'm just searching around until I find him. It's really important to recognize when your enemy is doing things like trying to resurrect other enemies. And then stop them from doing that. Well, that was lame. Soldier stance. Hopefully Miku has stance removal. Oh, my inventory is full already? Full of what? Oh, right. Expert salvage kits. Mostly. Well, I would have thought that I would have found Danthor by now, but apparently not. Maybe we chase him. That seems probable. Let's go back this way and see if Danthor is down that direction somewhere. Again, I don't have many clues as to his exact whereabouts, so I'm gonna have him to guess a little bit. Oh yeah, part of it too is I have this Kieran's bow, which is taking up space. My Victo's Mall. I like those bird noises. I like ambient animal noises. They make worlds feel more alive, I think, personally. Okay, so let's just... Well, let's check this way. I mean, the zone is only so big, right? He's got to be here somewhere. Let's end this. think I should have enough for picking up these. Oh, there's definitely pockets of white mantle over this way. I'm not entirely sure this is the direction Danthor is in so much as I am not seeing him, especially. But, I mean, why not check, right? Well, I can also just get lucky. That works too. I mean, that just wanders off towards the zone. That seems unlikely. Good. Got Ether Feast. I do love those one-shots. They're pretty great. I genuinely feel like this is not the right direction. Well, let's go. Let's go around a bit more, see if I can find anything that will indicate where this guy's at. Like, I felt like I didn't see him down that way. Okay, well, I feel like I should check that little village area again. Just in case my not seeing something there doesn't mean that they didn't put something there. Sure is pretty along here. I'm just taking a screenshot just because it's pretty. It's allowed, I think. I declare it's allowed. Because this is my channel and my videos, it is allowed. Wahahaha. I feel like I should be getting a skill 7 and 8 at some point, but I don't really know. This is off towards that little village. This right up here, actually. Interesting. A lot of little details in this game. A lot of little things to find. I do genuinely feel like I've missed something that would speed things up, but nothing over here. Well, Fascinating. I mean, to be fair, there's no reason for me to expect there to be anything over there. It's just I wasn't sure if there was nothing over there or if there was something over there. And it seemed logical to check just in case there was a trigger to make things spawn there that I missed. I'm inclined to think that there's something deeper in. So I'm just going to kind of, go through this canyon area and kind of around some of there. See if I can find anything. Because I'm hoping that I can soon here. Sure. You are probably the more annoying one. Growth of Restoration is not a skill I consider as being particularly great. No, that's not worth spending the thing on. I don't need to use my heal skill right now, so I'm not going to. I see you guys dropping down there. Probably a good idea in general to attack the same target as Miku. Man. Talk about loading me down with conditions. Sheesh. I think she uses Jagged Strike, which is a good source of bleeding. I don't like Jagged Strike personally, so it has the shortest recharge time of all skills. Oh, Keiran says, it's been a long time since I've seen someone so fierce in battle. You handle those blades well. Oh, are my blades what caught your interest? Cough, says Keiran. I tried to mimic that by coughing. I don't know if it came through that that's what I was doing. And he certainly did. I like Miku. I feel like this is going to be the right direction, though, since it's starting to have some dialogue. Wait, who did you use Promise of Death on? Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever, I'm just going to shoot that guy and get lucky and one-shot him anyway, because it's a 1/4 chance. Out her. Stuff. Good idea. We should do something about this White Mantle Priest. The knockdown on this feels kind of random. Like, as in, it's hard to try to plan around. Sorry, I need to stay on this guy because he keeps trying to res sig. This is a great thing. Resurrection Signet has no recharge, so AI can kind of get in the mode of like, need a res sig, need a res sig, need a res sig, and then they'll just kind of sit there res sigging and not actually accomplishing anything, which was really nice right there. Spirit of Brambles is a faction skill. Causes a minor damage and bleed on knockdown. Makes it fairly good. So, where's Danthor? Name reminds me of Denethor a little bit. Is there anything over here at this island? This is where we had Levissa brainwashing kids, if you remember. Or not. I don't know if you remember it. That's where it was happening. For reference. Oh, we can't actually go up to that keep area. I think that area, by the way, up there... Oh, well, some of this area becomes... more over here, but becomes Divinity's Reach in Guild Wars 2. as an aside. Well, where's this Danthor fellow? I mean, it says locate Danthor. Ooh, gives me a bunch of Vanguard reputation points. That's nice. I can always have more Vanguard reputation points to not help me at all. I say that because I'm already a Shadow Agent, which is effectively maxed. I did one of them things to me. Get this out of the way so she'll focus on the real threat, this guy. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. And that was a little bit perfunctory at that point, but not especially important is what I'm saying. The abbots who we need to target. Get out of here. What are you doing? Here, just end that guy. No oath shot for you. Oath shot, completely recharges all of your skills except for oath shot if it hits, and if it fails, I think it like disables all of your skills or something. Something like that. There's a couple of ranger skills that have kind of this wagery aspect to them, where if they succeed, they do something really good, but if they fail, they do kind of the opposite of it. Oh, interesting. Realistically, I probably attacked that guy a little too soon, but whatever. Well, I mean, we could just explore this entire freaking map. That's a possibility. I don't know, let's check this beach up here. Then maybe come back down this way and go up in there. After a certain point, I should probably just look up where Danthor is on the wiki, but that's no fun. What fun is looking up where Danthor is? Yeah, none of that business. I didn't get the one shot. Oh well. Man can hope. With one shot. Well, not on this part of the beach. Let's go backwards. Maybe he's down that way. One can search. That's what I'm going to do. Search for Danthor. Collect mantle. White mantle emblems and badges. They have the same skin, but one of them is worth significantly more than the other. That's my Victos Mole. Let's see. At this point, by the way, we are officially doing Hearts of the North content. So that's kind of exciting. I kind of wish I hadn't turned my book into the Ebon Vanguard, knowing that I'm getting a bunch of stuff from them, but whatever. I can always do another one if I want to. Get that up to 5 and that up to 5. Like, I'm going to scour this entire map for this guy, though. Over here. Wish I had an improved move speed skill on this bar. little storm chaser or something would be really nice right about now. Yeah, oh well. I don't have that. Hey, you're proving to be pretty useful. I'm glad that I brought you along, says Miku. I don't know what we did to trigger that dialogue. Wait a second. It was my decision to help. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Spoil Victor is nasty and should be generally stopped. I have no idea what triggered that dialogue to happen, though. Ooh, more white mantle over there. Random resurrection shrine over here. Well, we are on Watchtower Coast, so that is a place. It doesn't go down. What sort of placed resurrection shrine is this? This is terrible. Okay, so I don't know that that's actually a resurrection shrine, but it has the resurrection shrine model for Krytos. So presumably it functions as one. I admit that this is not a zone that I've spent this much time exploring before. So yeah. Maybe if I just kept going this way, and those of you who know where this thing is going are probably screaming at your monitors of, no, don't turn back now. But I turned back, and now we are here. Stupid tiger. There we go. That was close. Yeah, that's weaker because of this stupid spirit. Let's get this out of the way. There we go. Recurve bows are fairly slow in attack rate, but they make up for it by being the most accurate bow. Oh, okay. So if I just continued on this way, I would have found Danthor the Adamant on the White Mantle and blah, 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 blah. Oh, well. Danthor, turn and face me, shouts Miku. Danthor says, I don't have time for this. I must see that his plan is set into motion. You there, handle this. Okay, let's get that guy out of the way. I can't believe his cowardice. He ran. He was heading to the Meguma jungle. Let's press on. My inventory is full. Oh. Well, I mean, I do want those 2 medals of honor way more than I want this hornbow. Kind of a extenuation of Keiran? He's alive? Thank the 6. I was so worried that I'd lost someone else close to me. I don't think I could stand going through that pain again. Hey, what about Captain Langmar? But where is he now? And why isn't he here? And wait, who is that with him? I need to know more, please. I know I've asked a lot of you in the past, but I know that I can trust you with this. It's important. Please, find Keiran, or find some trace of where he has gone.
How can I help?
Well then, we will have to do that. But not now. Definitely not now. So, until next time, everyone, take care, and goodbye.